We can see again just clouds on the satellite and radar locally. We zoom out and we can see our storm system moving through parts of New York, Connecticut, and the rest of the mid-Atlantic region. This will slowly be progressing its way further east, but again, still lots of dry air in place, so that's going to delay the onset of some of that precipitation and also allow for that mild air to seep into the region, and likely going to start off at the coastline primarily as rain before we see that transition over. So the south coast almost up and into parts of the upper bay there should be dealing with mainly rain today, along with the Cape and the islands. Elsewhere a little bit further inland, a trace to about an inch of snow is possible, and that inch is probably going to be reserved for interior locations of Rhode Island outside of 295, where they typically see a little bit more, and then maybe 1 to 3 inches north of the Pike. Be aware that if you are traveling, there could be some issues as a result of that. But again, the milder temperatures is going to inhibit that snow from really piling up, just because obviously when it's 37 degrees, that snow is going to really struggle to be sticking. And this is also going to reduce the chance of a white Christmas here in southern New England. So I don't think it's going to be happening in 2025. And Mother Nature, the last couple of years, has really been a little bit of a Grinch. But historically, Providence has a 44% chance of seeing a white Christmas, or 1 inch of snow measured at TF Green as of 7 a.m. on Christmas Day. But if you dive into the numbers, it's a little bit of an interesting story. 1904 to 1969, you actually had a 63% chance of seeing a white Christmas here in southern New England. However, recently that has changed. It's only about a 17% chance since 1970. And we've actually had more 60-degree Christmas days than we've had white Christmases since 2000. And I think 2025 is going to be adding to this list too, as we're really not going to be seeing that snow sticking at TF Green in order to get an inch of snow by Christmas Day. But the snow will move into the area between about 8 and 11, and we'll have that snow coming down initially, except for right at the coastline, but that rain snow line will start to inch a little bit further north as that milder air starts to go into southern New England. And then there could be maybe a little bit of a burst of some steadier snow in the evening time frame, especially for those communities that are still holding on to the snow at this point. But a good portion of the area, just plain rain for the evening commute. Eventually, the warm front clears the region between about 8 and 10. Precipitation is going to be coming to an end, and we have a little bit of a mild overnight time frame. But one of the changes in the forecast is the position of this storm system heading into Christmas Eve. It sinks into the Gulf of Maine, and it will be strengthening through the day. And as it does so, that's going to crank up our winds a little bit more. We're going to have gusts maybe 30 to 40 miles an hour as the storm system is pulling away. Also, maybe just a little bit of some ocean effect tossed over the Cape and the Islands, leading to just a little bit of a coating potentially for Wednesday afternoon and evening. And then high pressure settles in, and we have some calm conditions in place. So tomorrow with the wind, should be a great afternoon to fire up the oven and cook some of those Christmas cookies. Look at all my minions right here helping with the forecast. But around 10 o'clock tomorrow, temperature should be right around 38, and then we'll be slowly falling through the day because of those gusty northwest winds that are going to be issuing and ushering in a new air mass. Taking a look at the 10-day forecast, as we can see our precipitation chances, it turns a little bit more active through the second half, as we're going to also be tracking 2 storm systems after Christmas, one Friday night and a Saturday, and then another one on Sunday.